So we're just driving and heard a really loud sound. Oh my god! So that's snapped up. While we're here, there's Bluff Knoll. This one. Oh, wow.
Fuck, that's how windy it is. Hey, I was gonna say to the camera before, like, I don't think I've ever driven in wind like this.
So as we got closer, I realized that the peak I was pointing at was in fact not Bluff Knoll. As we got closer, I was like, that one doesn't look like the highest. It definitely is not the highest peak in the Stirling Range. And yeah, I googled Bluff Knoll and very quickly realized that, yeah, that little peak I was pointing at, that is not Bluff Knoll. This is Bluff Knoll. We had a few very ripe bananas, so instead of making banana bread like we did last week, Adam's requested muffins. So this is a completely new recipe that I'm trying. I just looked up vegan gluten-free banana muffins and this was one of the first things that popped up. And Adam's requested include some choc chips, so they're just no shoe vegan choc chips. So yeah, let's see how this goes. They look alright. They kind of look like little things of damper. I feel like this is such a gem of a camp or bush camp, caravan park. I just can't believe the views here. So stunning. You got ranges on one side. What we can't see, there's some kangaroos. The full moon is rising. And you got some cows, which you probably also can't see. Over here. So nice. So the walks we're doing while we're here, Mount Trio we're going to do this afternoon. Bluff Knoll we'll do for a sunrise. Toolbrunup Peak I think we're doing tomorrow afternoon for sunset. And then Talyuberlup, don't know how to pronounce it obviously, but yeah, I think that's going to be a sunrise walk. Mount Trio. It is steep. My body is not used to it. Trying to hide from the wind.
Yep.
Eating some dinner. Yeah, didn't really talk much going up because she was steep. Would you say the steps were really deep?
Yeah, they were pretty uneven.
They're just very big steps. And then, yeah, it was pretty steep up until like the saddle.
Like 2/3 of it was steep.
And then it was alright.
It was nice though, we were in the shade because the sun's setting, so the majority of it was actually kind of cold.
Yeah.
As we were climbing.
Yeah. As soon as we got to the top, we put our puffers on.
It's so flat there's pretty much the Stirling Range and then
Nothing.
just flat.
Yeah, it's crazy how this just comes up out of the earth. It's pretty cool. So, plan was to do the Stirling Range Drive at like 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And what's the time now?
1:10.
Classic.
To be fair, we were answering emails and doing work.
That's right. We're gonna go do the drive now, and then the Savo we're hiking. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Talyuberlup. Talyuberlup. So yeah, super keen. Alright, this afternoon's walk, the pronunciation, Adam.
Talyuberlup,
Talyuberlup.
hopefully.
1.3 k's to the summit.
It's gonna be steep.
There's the bus, that tiny little white speck. Adam's up there flying the drone. I'm gonna go see if I can get up to the top. There's the summit. See there.
Made it to the summit with some dinner to watch the sunset.
Surprisingly protected down in here.
Yeah, there's pockets where it's like there's no wind at all, whereas up top it's pretty cold. We had our jackets on.
Yeah.
Now we've taken them off because it's too hot in the sun, which is not a bad problem.
Yeah, this is a great sunset hike. So it's like you got the sun setting directly in front of you, but then yeah, you've got this rock formation up here, so you can actually shelter from the wind.
And there's plenty of different vantage points to see the whole range.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And it's peaceful. There's no one else here. Which is cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was a really good sunset.
I reckon that's the best sunset we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Alright, now to get to bottom.
Let's do it.
I think we've got our head torches. It's just after 10 and we need to be up at 3:30 in the morning for a sunrise walk. So probably not going to have a great sleep tonight, but after the walk we've pretty much got the rest of the day to just chill, which will be really nice. But yeah, tomorrow morning we're doing Toolbrunup for sunrise. And then after that, we've just got Bluff Knoll to do, which we're going to do for sunrise as well. So yeah, really keen. After today's sunset walk, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling really pumped for the next couple of days.
Same. I felt like we weren't taking that many cool photos, and then tonight definitely flipped that around. We took some pretty crazy shots, so keen to play around with them.
So good. Okay, night.
Good night.
Morning. It's 3:46. I feel like I did not sleep.
Yeah.
But we're awake. We're about to drive to Toolbrunup. So out of all the hikes we're doing, this is the most challenging one. Apparently there's a little bit of climbing involved once you start getting towards the top. So yeah, keen to see what it's like. So it's fairly steep walking up, and then just turns into boulders and rock hopping. Might be, I see Adam up there. Adam is in his element. He's part mountain goat, so he's walking up and I'm pretty much on all fours crawling up. Yes, please. Oh, Adam!
Clara.
Yeah. We just met a couple of really nice guys. They're pretty much day tripping from Perth. They drove over, got here like 11 p.m. last night. But yeah, they
Slept in the car park.
slept in the car park. But they've been here a few times, and yeah, they've just started heading back down because they found it too cold. They were seizing up. We're so grateful that we wore jackets, or we wore jumpers, we wore jackets, and I brought this headscarf.
It's probably not enough.
Yeah, we're still shaking. Yeah, it's summer.
Muffins.
Yeah, homemade muffins. Oh, yeah, you forget it's summer. So that was a bit exciting, wasn't it?
It's terrifying.
We were flying the drone. It was out here in the mist and just said landing, and just tried to freaking land over this.
Not cool.
So yeah, we tried to bring it home and then it said landing again. So yeah, drones don't like mist. So we got back from walking Toolbrunup this morning for sunrise, and I was exhausted and pretty out of it. So we kind of just had like a lazy day at Mount Trio bush camp.
Yeah, we drove down the road to where it was a bit flatter, and I made some brekkie, and Clara was just talking shit.
Just not making any sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just did like some laundry, and you edited some footage and stuff today.
Yeah, got up to date with everything prior to Stirling,
Yeah.
which is good.
And it's 8:30 and I'm going to go to bed and I'm just going to read. And we're doing our final walk in the Stirling Range National Park tomorrow. So we're walking up Bluff Knoll for sunrise.
Getting up at 3:15.
So a little earlier than this morning.
Apparently Bluff Knoll gets a lot busier than all the other walks. The only people we've seen this whole time on a walk was today. There were 2 guys, whereas Bluff Knoll's got like a proper car park.
It's just stairs all the way up, apparently.
Yeah. Apparently it's very easy.
Yeah, compared to the other walks we've been doing. So,
But it'll be nice to check out the eastern side of the range.
Yeah, true. We haven't walked over there. Yeah, I'm keen to see what it's like. Yeah, Bluff Knoll's the tallest peak in the Stirling Range, and it's the tallest in the southwest as well.
And 5th tallest in WA?
I think so, yeah. So the views will be pretty epic. And yeah, hopefully it's clear tomorrow morning.
Yeah, today we were up top for like 2 and a bit hours waiting for it to clear up.
Yeah.
Which was nice. It was cold.
It's freezing. So cold.
It went really quickly. Like it felt like an hour. But hopefully tomorrow we're not waiting around as long. And we can come back, hang out, edit, nap, drink a lot of tea.
Enjoy our last day here.
Yeah. Good night. That was lame, but good morning. It's just after 4. We've driven to Barn Bluff. We're gonna head up Bluff Knoll.
Bluff Knoll.
We've gone a long way. There's heaps of people up already on the mountain.
Yeah, it was cool driving towards the mountain. You can see like all the head torches kind of dotted up the mountain.
So hopefully it won't be too busy, but
some people would have started like
real early.
So early.
Yeah.
We got up at 3:15.
It's like a 1.5 to 2 hour walk, and people are already probably like an hour in. We'll see them up the top.
So the sun rose about half an hour ago, and we've just been sitting around snacking, hanging out, and everyone's gone. We're the only ones up on Bluff Knoll.
And most people leave after like 5 minutes, and the rest usually take like 20 or 30.
Yeah.
And then you have it all to yourself.
That was such an epic hike. I can see why everyone does it for sunrise. It is a really incredible time to be up there.
As it sweeps around the mountain, you get a whole lot of different vantage points, which as the sun's coming up is really, really cool. It's kind of like unfolding the view, and then when you get to the top, you see it all. So I really liked it. It's a good walk.
Yeah, they're all awesome. Yeah, that brings us to the end of our time in Stirling Range National Park. So thanks so much for watching this episode.
Yeah, see you next week.